You know, if life is like an RPG, does that mean that birthdays are like leveling up? If that's true, then my players should be terrified, for I have only grown stronger. Today, I'm going to be talking about one of the birthday traditions at my gaming table on this episode of The Local Disaster Tour Guide. Hello travelers and tourists, my name is Mark and I am the Local Disaster Tour Guide. That's right, I am a storyteller who has achieved so much power that it cannot be replicated with the official rules for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Because birthdays equal levels, right? That's how it works. Welcome to a journey through the fantastic world of TTRPGs like Pathfinder and Starfinder. Today, I'm doing a short and a little bit of a silly video in celebration of a wonderful event, my birthday. This video is going to be going up on August 31st, which is my birthday, and in honor of this yearly celebration of my continued survival, I thought I would do a short video on one of the fun traditions that we have with my gaming group. It's something we do every year, my players really enjoy it, and they've already been asking about it for me for this year, so I just thought I'd share it with you guys as well. But before we dive into that tradition, I do want to say really quick, the original birthday video that I was going to do was going to be this silly skit with several of the other Paizo-verse content creators here on YouTube, and unfortunately scheduling just didn't quite work out. But there are a few other August birthdays out there in the Paizo-verse, so when you get done with this video, if you feel like it, Mike from Galarian In Depth, Eli from Deadly D8, and Tommy from Black Dragon Gaming all celebrated a birthday this month as well. So feel free to run by their channel and leave some belated birthday salutations in the comments on some of their videos. I'm sure they'll be excited to hear it, and it'll feed the algorithm for them a little bit as well. But on to my gaming table. Every year on my birthday, my players get an opportunity to battle and destroy the Game Master. Allow me to introduce the Game Master. If you've seen my video on some of my favorite RPG artwork, you've already seen this picture. This picture of a Mind Flayer in a priest outfit comes from the old D20 Modern game, and when I first saw this picture, I just absolutely connected with this picture. Mind Flayers are hands down my favorite monsters in the history of tabletop role-playing. And as you may have heard me mention a few times on this channel, when I'm out at my real job, I work as a chaplain or I work in pastoral care. And so years ago, when I saw a picture of a Mind Flayer in a priest outfit, I was just like, that's me. That's me. If I was in monster form, that is totally what I would look like. And so it just kind of became a joke in my group that the official incarnation of the Game Master was a Mind Flayer in a priest outfit. A few years later, as a goofy one-shot for a Halloween game, I actually let my party battle the Game Master when they delved into this strange mechanical dungeon. But it wasn't long before we switched from battling the Game Master on Halloween to battling the Game Master every year as a way to celebrate my birthday. The Game Master is, of course, a slightly exaggerated version of myself in monster form. He has the ability to travel from game system to game system, and I have recreated him in many different RPGs. He comes with the basic abilities of Mind Flayers, such as Mind Blast and the ability to devour brains, and as he is clearly wearing a priest outfit, he also comes with a litany of divine spells. On top of that, the Game Master shares my absolute love for fireworks and the 4th of July, and has the ability to spontaneously summon fireworks of all sorts and all sizes whenever he so desires, and he can naturally turn those against the player characters if he needs to. In battle, the Game Master can wield a variety of different weapons. Sometimes he shows up with a lightsaber, and other times he wields a combat shotgun. His most famous weapon, however, is a rocket launcher that shoots cell phones so quickly that they break the space-time continuum and have the ability to attack player characters from any angle. And then, of course, they explode. Yes, that is a specific reference to my group, and I may need to tell that story sometime. It's just like a one-off humorous account. Of course, as any good Game Master should, he has a legion of minions that are at his disposal, and typically those minions take the form of whatever weird joke monster my players came up with during the past year that I actually decided to stat out because I thought it would be funny. This can range from xenomorphs that have the ability to telepathically control dubstep, to a brown bear with all of the intelligence, personality, and powers of John Cena. Now, of course, the Game Master wields a great deal of social prestige, as he is clearly the pastor of Creepy Baptist Church, and/or Creepy Baptist Space Cathedral and Buffet, if we're in Starfinder. And he presides over his minions while sitting on top of his creepy throne, which is situated on top of a rolling pile of skulls. Because if there's one element of my personality that the Game Master should encapsulate, it is most certainly my subtlety as a storyteller. Yes, subtlety. But in any case, every year on my birthday, the Game Master returns to the game world, intent upon some sort of crazy harebrained scheme that the players need to put a stop to so that the game world can return to normal. This can be anything from the classic Game Master sin of trying to switch campaigns and rule sets in the middle of an active campaign, or merely trying to summon his one true love, Sarah Kerrigan, into the universe to aid him in his plans. My wife really enjoyed beating me up that session. But at the end of the day, even though my players may stop the plans of this devious Game Master, the reality is he will only continue to grow stronger, and he will only return next year with new schemes and shenanigans that they must put a stop to. So that is how my group celebrates my birthday every year, and it's just this fun, chaotic twist of a one-shot session that I get to throw at my players every year. They enjoy it, I enjoy it, and it's just fun to do something so silly and lighthearted. It makes for a fantastic celebration. So that's all I've really got for you today. I just wanted to do a fun, silly video to celebrate my birthday, but it does kind of raise the conversation. How does your group celebrate birthdays at your gaming table? Is there something special that the group does for players or for the Game Master? Are there special sessions that you host? Or special elements that you integrate into the game to help celebrate real-world milestones? Let me know in the comments down below if your group has any kind of crazy tradition like this. If you enjoyed this video, like it and share it. Subscribe to the channel to be part of the conversation. And feel free to check out the Disaster Tours Resort Discord community, which should be linked in the video description. Also, feel free to check out my Patreon page. My Patreon page is linked there as well if you want to check that out. Don't forget to surprise the other content creators with some belated birthday salutations, and be sure to congratulate them for the wonderful work they're doing. Thank you so much for being a part of the conversation, and have a wonderful day.